Ja, es lief voll super. Wir
What in the
waren...
name of Joey do you call that sorry performance?
Maybe I could have tried harder.
Look, Buster. Everything was fine until you turned up. I'd dragged my kudos all the way up to Class B for that gala. I don't want time off. I want my gala tickets. If there is anything wrong with Graham's U-chip, you would better sort it out sharpish before Alonso's analysis comes back. Who even are you? Where's Graham? Are you that contact he kept ranting about?
Whatever Graham had been up to, it had gotten him killed. I had to come clean with his wife. There's no easy way to say this, but I'm afraid Graham is dead.
What? How? Where?
I found him. In the Gap.
The Gap? What was the idiot doing in the Gap? Was that where he was always sneaking off to? Ugh!
A child, Milo, was abducted from a village out there and brought into Union City. And I think Graham was somehow connected.
Sure, and pigs fly. Listen, stranger. I'm sure you can understand this has been a rather harrowing day. This is all too much for me right now.
Tell me about it.
So, I'm gonna do some damage control on social media. In the meantime, I guess that officially it is your home, so you can stay, but this is my bedroom, and that one is yours. No cute ideas.
Understood. Songbird seemed rattled by the news. Not surprising. But whoever this contact of Graham's was, I suspected they were the key to finding Milo.
Tja. Weiß nicht, ob das jetzt besser gelaufen wäre, wenn ich die Frage nach dem Implantat richtig beantwortet hatte. Ich habe halt gedacht, dadurch, dass das ja jetzt hier registriert ist, würde das schon nicht auffallen. Also ich müsste quasi das sagen, was hier jetzt neu registriert wurde, aber offenbar in dem Fall nicht. Don't be a hothead and perspire, just be cool and aspire. So sehen wir also von innen aus. Interesting. Tja. Vielleicht stimmt es doch, dass wir hohl sind. Tja, was jetzt? Untersuche, was Graham... Ah, okay. Können wir jetzt nach den Fenstern fragen?
Excuse me.
Hello, Master Graham.
I need you to do something for me.
Just say the word, sir.
Fenster.
Please, can you open the windows, Chipworth?
Very good, sir.
Voll China hier. Ich hasse es. Ah, der Smart Spiegel natürlich auch. Und wahrscheinlich auch das Smart... Ja, natürlich das Smart Waschbecken. Das haben wir ja schon festgestellt. Ist sie jetzt offen? Finden wir es heraus.
The mentor, Alonso, seemed to be arguing with someone. Thankfully, the safety had kicked in. It wouldn't close while blocked.
Kakadu?
The gang clearly didn't like having her nest disturbed.
Verscheuchen. Nein.
Gang had a ferocious beak. I was lucky not to lose a finger.
Inventar. Brecheisen.
There wasn't room to swing a cat, let alone a crowbar. Besides, she was guarding her nest. It didn't feel fair.
Inventar. Würstchen.
Here you go.
Okay. Nehmen. Zack.
Whatever was in the box, Graham had clearly not wanted anyone to find it. Inside was a small glass lens. It had deep cuts scored across its surface. But that wasn't all. Tucked beneath was a photograph. A picture of a stalker. A child's face pressed against the window. Suddenly I realized that it wasn't just Milo. It was clear that multiple children were being taken into the city, and somehow Graham was connected to it. Tempting, but I'd already had my monthly bath.
Ja, willst du nicht vielleicht trotzdem... Und jetzt? Nicht so spezifisch, bitte. Sieh dich um. Fehlt etwas oder wirkt fehl am Platz? Ja, dieses ganze Zimmer wirkt fehl am Platz.
I wondered if Graham self-medicated.
Dieses Poster existiert.
The Droids Who Stare at Goats. A classic.
Ah, natürlich. Hochzeitsfoto?
That looked like Graham and his wife on their wedding day.
Sport.
A shelf full of sports gear and awards from years gone by.
Kristall.
Amethyst or purple glass? Either way, it looked expensive. At least one person in the city appreciated a nice cup of coffee. Although I doubted Union City Blend contained even an ounce of actual coffee beans.
Fehlt etwas? Oder wirkt etwas fehl am Platz?
The trees in the gap weren't as pretty, but at least they were real.
Oh, warte mal. Die sehr freundlich aussehende Frau. Oh, Eiffelturm. Warte mal, Europa existiert noch? Was passiert, wenn ich das einsetze?
I swapped the lens for the broken one from the lockbox.
Soll das irgendwas darstellen oder ist es einfach nur kaputt?
Ahem.
Ja, ist ja gut. Ja. Nein. Spiel speichern. Plüschtiersammlung. Ist das hier? Ja. Natürlich.
A collection of toy animals were lined up in little baskets. One was missing.
Leere Stelle.
There was an empty spot marked Bartleby Bilby.
Bartleby Bilby. Sagt mir das irgendwas? Bisher nicht.
Kevin Kangaroo. Dave Dingo. Carl Koala.
Inventar? Was könnte ich denn inventarisieren? Huch. Das ist ein bisschen komisch. Brecheisen.
Beating a stuffed koala wasn't going to get me any closer to finding Milo.
Nein. Sicherlich nicht. Jasmin.
Jasmine.
Kleiderschrank.
I didn't think Songbird would appreciate me rummaging through her things.
Mutter Bär untersuchen.
In Union City, even the teddy bears had screens. This one was broken.
Ja. Einschalten.
I poked at it, but I couldn't get it to turn on. The shelf was loaded with books on management, business theory, and military strategy.
Und weiter. Ich bin mir noch nicht sicher, wie es alles
Amethyst or purple
zusammenkommt.
glass. Either way, it looked expensive.
Okay. Wir haben die leere Nein, da kann ich nichts reintun. Alter. Sag mal Hinweis. Oh. Na gut. Müssen wir mit der Tante reden. Okay.
Songbird, I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Oh, terrific. As long as you're sorry. But tell me, what exactly are you sorry for? Turning up here? Pretending to be my husband? Or maybe you're sorry for making such a mess of it. All that kudos straight down the drain.
But
Do you know how much effort I've put into getting that gala ticket? How many months of fake smiles and loathsome dinner parties? Only to have Mentor Alonso convert it all into time off to spend with you! So, please explain. What exactly are you sorry for?
that your husband is dead.
Yes. Well, it's a nightmare. The absolute last thing I needed today. Trust Graham to choose the day of the ministry's visit.
You don't seem too shaken up.
Neither do you.
I wasn't married to him.
Neither was I, really. Not by the end. Look, stranger. You told me your secret, so I'll tell you mine. Last few years, Graham gave up trying to be anything other than the dullard he really was. If it weren't for the kudos for being married, I'd have dumped him months ago. You're new here, so a word of advice? You want to win in Union City? Learn the rules and play the game.
My name's Foster, by the way. Robert Foster.
Songbird.
Is there anything more you can tell me about Graham?
Not much. He was a loner whose only friends were idiots like him.
Wissen Sie irgendwas über vermisste Kinder?
Could Graham have had anything to do with kidnapping?
For both our sakes, I hope not.
Can I ask you about some missing children?
I'd rather you didn't.
Ja, dann halt nicht. Fotografie.
Looks like Graham was quite the photographer.
Oh, he was dreadful. At first I thought he was an artist. Then I found out he used those ridiculous antique cameras. It took hours to see the finished photographs. And he took forever fussing with the lighting. The only good thing about his photographs is that I'm in most of them.
Ja, so wirkst du. Der Rat.
What do you know about the council?
They run the city. You know, like they always have since Joey left.
Can I speak to them?
Not with Graham's ID, you can't.
Vermutlich nicht.
What's
Alonso.
with the Alonso guy?
Guy? I believe you're referring to Mentor Alonso from the Ministry of Well-Being.
Ja, das
He's
aalglatte
a
Arschloch halt.
high-ranking official. And thanks to you, he won't be taking his eyes off us anytime soon.
We got away with it, didn't we?
Do you think he's a fool? When he finds out who you really are, we're both done for. My kudos won't survive another hit like that.
Also,
Is Alonso coming back here?
For both our sakes, I hope not. But I'm not risking it, so don't even think about doing anything stupid.
nö.
Nothing stupid? For how long?
Very amusing. Until my kudos is back on track, obviously. But for now, you
are Graham.
Ja, klar. Ja,
Tell
was
me
heißt denn
more
das?
about Graham.
Why do you want to know?
I think he might have been involved in
Wenn ich
something.
er sein soll, dann...
What do you mean?
I came to Union City from the Gap because I was investigating a mysterious...
Oh, for Joey's sake, not you too. Blah blah conspiracy, blah blah giant dog.
Ja, genau der.
Graham was the perfect husband until he started getting crazy ideas. Why couldn't he just have an affair like a normal person?
Ja, aber wenn ich er sein
Graham was a
soll, dann...
conspiracy theorist?
Always was. But before he went missing, he really changed.
He became secretive. Used to close the terminal whenever I came into the room.
That's not that strange.
And he started spending a lot of time in the bathroom. And then he just disappeared.
Okay, that's the weird bit.
Was hat er denn immer von seinen Kontakten erzählt?
Who's this contact you mentioned?
Bad news, as far as my kudos level is concerned.
What do you mean?
Graham was always rambling on about this hacker friend of his. Had a daft name. Leet, I think.
Any idea where I could find Leet?
Probably somewhere up top, with the other degenerates. If I were you, I'd stay away.
Ja, aber jetzt sag doch mal.
Did Leet believe in Graham's conspiracies?
Believe? Pretty sure he's where Graham got him from. Bad influence all round.
Was hat es denn mit ihrem vermissten Plüschtier auf sich?
Are you a collector?
What?
Toys. You have quite the collection.
Oh, yes. The whole set of cuddly kitties. Even the limited edition Mama Bear from 5 years back. Well, I did have the whole set, at least.
Did something happen?
Bartleby went missing, that's what. I asked Graham about it and he denied all knowledge. Then, when I tried to use the Mama Bear tracker to find dear Bartleby, he threw her across the room.
Clumsy.
Clumsy. Those bears were my engagement gift. He hid Bartleby just to spite me.
Graham had taken Songbird's toy Bilby, but I couldn't figure out what he'd have wanted with it. Wherever he'd gone, Graham clearly didn't want to be tracked. What does Bartley Bilby look like?
Bartleby is a bilby. Adorable, long ears. Like a bandicoot and a rabbit all rolled into one. At least he was, before he went missing.
Was ist ein Bilby? Moment. Okay. Der Spielzeugtracker sagt...
It's a mama bear tracker.
What do you think? It tracks her babies.
Her babies?
The cuddly kiddies. Most toys in Union City are tracker-enabled.
Natürlich.
Lost toys mean screaming babies. Unless you got a tracker.
Mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Go ahead, though the screen is broken. Squeeze the left ear to turn it on.
Also ein Bilby ist ein Kaninchen-Nasenbeutler. Es sieht süß aus.
Mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Go ahead, though the screen is broken. Squeeze the left ear to turn it on.
Sagt sie wieder nichts anderes mehr.
You work for the Ministry of Comfort?
Sure do. It might not sound prestigious, but without us, the city falls down.
You don't seem the type to settle for a cleaning job.
Cleaning supervisor, thank you very much. And you'll find in Union City, it's not what you do, it's how you do it that counts.
How so?
You know, get the job done, don't get in trouble, keep a smile on your face, the usual.
Ja.
What can you tell me about the Minister for Comfort?
The terminal has their details. Look there if you want to know
Okay.
more.
What were you saying about kudos?
You mean all the kudos I've now lost, thanks to you?
Yeah, kudos. That's important, right?
Were you born yesterday?
Let's just say I'm new here.
Okay, newbie. Here's how it works in Union City. Be a good example, stay happy, and you get kudos.
Which you spend?
Well, kinda, but not really. The higher your kudos level, the lower you are in the city. Simple.
So kudos is bad?
No!
Aren't you listening? Lower. Lower is better.
So you need a higher kudos to get lower?
Ja.
Of course. That industrial pit up there hovers over me like a storm cloud. And this middle level is simply beneath me.
I think I understand what you mean.
But the lower level, now they are my kind of people.
Ich dachte, Dinnerpartys
They've
wären
got
voll scheiße.
standards that you don't see enough of round here.
How can I raise my kudos level?
Ja, das hatten wir
With
doch schon.
kudos, obviously.
Was?
So how do I get more kudos?
Well, isn't that just the question? Like I said, be happy, get points.
But how can you be happy when you've just found out your husband is dead?
You think I'm not sad on the inside? No one's gonna give me a medal for having a dead husband.
But
Let's talk about something else, eh? My points have already dipped way too much today, thanks to you.
Eingebaute Gefühlsanalyse oder wie? Ist ja...
mind if I have a look at the tracker?
Go ahead. Squeeze
Ja,
the left ear to
danke.
turn it on.
That's all for now.
Yeah, bye.
It looked like Graham had taken Bartleby and didn't want it tracked. I had a hunch that he had taken it to Leet, but had no idea why.
Tja. Dann gucken wir mal. Einschalten.
The device was now on, but with the screen broken, I'd need to find another way to get at the data. I wondered why Graham had taken a children's toy.
Hello there. I'm Mama Bear.
Hi.
Mama Bear looks after all the cuddly kitties. Are you looking for one of my children?
Ja.
I'm looking for Bartleby Bilby.
Don't worry, child. Look at my tummy to find your missing friend.
Kannst du es aussprechen?
The climate controls looked complicated, except for the big switch marked Windows.
Ja, voll complicated. Not.
The device was on, but the screen was still blank and broken.
Ich kann es auch nicht nehmen. Schade. Die Idee wäre jetzt gewesen, das irgendwie mit dem Terminal zu verkuppeln. Oder mit dem Holoprojektor da drüben. Oder... Ah. Ja. Spielzeugtracker. Nein! Mach das wieder an. Zack. Und gib ihm.
The HoloLens now projected fragmented data.
E1594. Habe ich dann noch die intakte Linse, die ich da wieder reintun muss vielleicht? Aber nee, das würde keinen Sinn machen.
I swapped the lens back to the original one. The plinth was showing the toy's tracking data.
Ha.
All I needed to do was locate the area code E1594, find the tracker, find Leet.
E1594. Ja. So, wollen wir nochmal versuchen, mit der zu reden? Dann mache ich mal Schluss für heute, glaube ich. Zack.
Excuse me, Songbird?
What now?
Any idea where the area code E1594 refers to?
E1594? What would I know about an old area code?
Old?
The monopod system has taken care of transport for years.
You sure you don't know where to find E1594?
The monopod system has taken care of transport for years.
Na
Hi,
gut, dann
Songbird.
halt nicht.
Yeah, Bye.
E1594. Was weißt du denn über E1594?
Excuse me.
Hello, Master Graham.
Do you know what E1594 might refer to?
It's a city area code, referring to a few city blocks, I would imagine.
Which part of the city exactly, though?
Sir is confusing me with an android that gets out and about.
You make it sound like you're a prisoner here.
Sir's words, not mine. I suggest Master Graham seeks out a map.
Chipworth knew very little about the geography of the city. I'd need to find a map if I was to make headway.
Ja.
What's this about a celebration tonight?
The Aspiration Day Gala. Madam Songbird was so looking forward to it. It is most unfortunate that she'll no longer be permitted entry.
Why? What happened?
Mentor Alonso has deemed you to be somewhat in need of care. He kindly converted Madam Songbird's kudos into more holiday days, so the two of you can spend some quality time together.
And what has that got to do with the gala?
Well, she now no longer holds the required level of kudos for entry.
So you're saying that it's my fault?
Would Sir like me to place an order for a bouquet of flowers?
Ja.
Good idea. I think it's gonna need to be a really big bouquet.
Very good, sir. Order processed. Order shipped. Order out for delivery.
Songbird doesn't seem too upset about her husband.
And why would she be? The glorious Master Graham has returned to us.
Sounds like my
nein.
wife didn't miss me all that much.
I'm confident Madam Songbird's affection was simply kept hidden. On the inside.
Ja, hätte ich jetzt auch
I'd like
gesagt.
to hear more about Songbird.
May I suggest that Sir speaks with the lady directly?
Nein.
Or perhaps check her social media presence. That's how Madam has traditionally spoken to you.
Uff.
Do I know someone called Leet?
I can neither confirm nor deny that, sir.
Also ja.
Why's that?
When Sir was shorter and stouter, it was made very clear that I was not to discuss such information with anyone, not even Sir himself.
Okay. Do you know if I know someone called Leet?
Excellent loophole, sir. Yes, I do know with absolute certainty whether Sir knows someone called Leet.
That's good enough for me.
Ha, cool.
Do you know someone called Leet?
He was never my acquaintance, sir.
Schade.
Do you know what E1594 might refer to?
Do I look like a map droid, sir?
You sound like you're developing a bad latitude.
Oh, I see.
Nein.
A little cartographical quip at Chipworth's expense. Very droll, sir.
There's more where that came from.
Ah, ich liebe es. Können wir mehr
I think
davon
I need a
hören?
map to locate code E1594.
Sir's words, not mine. I suggest Master Graham seeks out a map.
Ah, dann halt nicht. Ja, mach
Goodbye,
gut.
Chipworth.
Have a very special day, sir.
Tja, da muss ich schon wieder gähnen. Ich glaube, an der Stelle bin ich dann auch mal raus für diese Aufnahme. Ich bin auf jeden Fall gespannt, wie es weitergeht. Und ich hoffe, wir sehen uns in Kürze wieder. Macht es gut und bis dahin. Ciao.